Welcome to Chat with Lisa.
These grannies had timing and they followed us nice and slowly and waited for a time when we actually needed some explanation about this ticket and how it worked, because they spoke a bit of English.
No. What? This or this? Oh. This is dancing. And this one is to go up the mountain.
Yeah, together.
Oh, wow.
They are patiently waiting to get what they want. Patiently waiting.
This way.
Two
places. Oh, so this thing, they look. Look.
Only the moon here, only the downside, only the premium is over there.
So what's this? So this one ticket takes me there and another ticket takes me there.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Only here, the moon here, you go up to the moon hill. You come back, go to the premium tree. Come back, only here the downside. Downside only here, later only here the moon hill, the premium tree.
Oh, okay. And then what are you selling?
Yeah.
What is this?
I could see that they definitely wanted to sell us something. And because she was nice enough to explain how this ticket worked, I thought, let me show some interest on what she's selling and maybe I can actually buy it. I then promised her and her friend that we would purchase their beautiful pictures, but only when we come back from the hike. But these ladies decided to come in with us. They didn't even have a ticket. They just decided to follow us. When they were following us at this point, I was actually quite confused. I thought maybe they're going to leave at some point and just let us be. But one stayed behind and one went all the way up with us.
Little.
Two girls. Wow. How old are your daughters?
Seeing that they were both carrying coolers, I thought maybe she wants to sell whatever is in the cooler to people that are inside. Next thing, I'm feeling hot. And because I'm hot, I'm like using my shirt to fan myself. This lady has this fan, really nice fan that she probably made herself. And she started fanning me and I was like, oh, how nice of her. Like, wow, she's fanning me. And I had my own bottle of water, so I didn't buy water from her at that stage. I had my own water. I offered to carry her cooler because we had gone up the stairs for a little while and I'm like, she's an old woman, she's an adult, this cooler is probably heavy and she's fanning me. I'm feeling extremely hot, so let me also return the favor and carry her cooler for her.
We are about to approach the most steep side and look at my lovely friend fanning me. Aren't I so lucky? We're only halfway. Let's keep going. Very good. Thank you. In return for the nice service of being fanned, I decided to offer to carry her cooler.
I was feeling tired already. My knees were hurting. I was sweating. Phew, but this lady, she was like going strong and still fanning me.
Coming in, coming in, coming in. Hot.
Now, there was a Chinese family that was behind us, but they had nobody coming up with them. Remember, the other lady stayed behind. So clearly they don't target their own. How漂亮. Oh. 谢谢你啊。
不用谢。
So, remember at the entrance, there were two grannies that were stationed there and approached us when we went to the ticket office. And when I promised that I would buy their pictures when I come back from the hike, because you only have one exit, which is that exit, they were like, no, there'll be other grannies right at the top who'll also try and sell their pictures. And I said, no, I promise I'll buy your pictures. And I guess this is when my fan lady, hype lady, decided that she's gonna come with me to secure her scam or whatever. So those grannies that you just saw, they are also stationed there to go in for the kill with somebody. You pay money for hiking for them to finish you. This should be for free because it's good for your health. Almost died. Girl is staying on me. She's staying on my tail. She's not letting go until she finds the right opportunity to sell me water. I still have my own water, but I finished it when I got to the top and I wanted some water. So I said to her, well, sell me your water, you know? And the person I was with asked, how much? She doesn't answer. Well, I tell her to give me one because I thought, you know what? At least if it's expensive, we only took one. I drank the bottle of water, and then when it was time to pay her, this woman was like, the one bottle of water is 20 renminbi.
Do not try this at home or in Guilin. Okay, just water. Is it cold water?
Cold.
Wow, this woman is a gem. Whoa, wow.
Mans wasn't having it. It was like, no ways, 20 renminbi, we ain't paying for that. I've already drank the water and I'm not about to debate with her about this 20 renminbi. And I thought, you know what, she fanned me anyway. I was going to give her a tip, but now she's ripping us off with the water. So I paid the 20 renminbi and I was like, let's let it go. And then we continued on the rest of the hike. And guess what? The other hike was further up. It was in the bushes, like bushes. She was warning us to not go, but we joined a group of people that went. So we went up there and we were there for some time. When we came back, guess who was still there? Miguel was waiting for me to finish the rest of the money.
He's beating so fast.
That's me almost having a panic attack because my mind started thinking about snakes. And that's my biggest fear.
I'm really scared of snakes. So, my anxiety. Oh my god. Let's go.
Right after walking into these bushes, I was ready to turn around 3 seconds later. But then, wow, look at this. Look at this view. So this is the top. This part of the hike is a bit difficult because there's no trail. It's just you going up rocks and sand and bushes and lots of mosquitoes biting you, etc., etc. So if you're not the type for those sort of things, of which I'm not, but I did it anyway. Bruh, the hardest part was that you have to go back the same way you came. So let's go back to the scam. When we finally made it out of the bushes, Miguel was still waiting there for us. We were not recording anymore because the battery died. So, as I promised, when we got to the exit, now we're leaving, Miguel was still waiting for her bestie to come down with us. I bought pictures from both of them as I had promised. Now the one that went up with us is like, nah, I deserve a tip for going up with you and fanning you. We were like, nah, B, you charged us 20 renminbi for water. And when we were on our way down, mans wanted water. And she was like, okay, I'll sell it to you for 5 renminbi. So now her water went from 20 renminbi to being 5 renminbi. And on top of that, I must buy her picture for, I don't know, I think she wanted me to pay 30 renminbi for her picture. And she still wanted a tip. And she's gotten my money for 1 bottle of water for 20 renminbi. I was like, no ways, you're not going to rip me off. So what I decided to do is buy her picture for 10 renminbi to make the total that came from me to be 30 renminbi. And then also bought a picture from her friend and left it at that. So if you guys go to this place, these grannies will approach you and they'll try the same tactic. Where at the top of this moon hill, they'll charge you 20 renminbi or more for water. And they'll still want you to pay or buy their picture and solicit money from you
Tickets, one here,
to
one here.
Pay them for walking you up
place,
to Moon Hill,
now
as
at
if
the
you were not
second
able
place.
to do that yourself.
This is the entrance. If you bought a ticket, so we come from round about there, somewhere there, and now we're here trying to figure out which way to go and what there is to see over here, that way or this way. We can either go, and then the Penguin Bao Cultural Corridor Fountain and toilets. I'm honestly still trying to understand and see what there is to see with that second ticket.
Before we get into this place, I'll say this about this woman. Her and her friend, they are hustlers, true hustlers, but they don't have to be so dishonest and rip people off and scam them like that. Water is 1 renminbi, guys. 1 renminbi. She charged me 20.
I criticized it early, but if you look carefully, these are not multiple trees. There's one main tree which is right there, right? And then these other barks that you see are stemming from the branches of this tree. Look. Oh, that's amazing. I know China knows how to fake many things with sightseeing, but this one, so wow. It seems that I don't know if it grows from the ground and attaches there. Wow. Amazing. This is pretty cool. I don't know if the camera is capturing this well, but
This is pretty cool. It's a cool thing to see how huge it is and how it forms. But if you don't have a lot of time or don't want to take a stroll, I wouldn't say come. Amazing how this tree forms. Believe it or not, we were at the top of that. That's where I got my 10 mosquito bites. More than 10 actually. I think if you've traveled with kids and you want something for them to do, there's like some paintball shooting and archery over there, so they can come and do some activities.